Hey everyone, it's Luke with the training committee, and I just want to say thank you for sending in game clips from weeks 1 and 2. I know our training staff has been combing through all of them. We have a lot of good videos to go through tonight to get to you for you before your game this Friday or Thursday. But I do want to say that we are very proud. Our mechanics look really strong. There's some things that we can always work on and get better. And with that said, this is a training tool for each and every one of us, myself included, and anybody a part of the board. We are constantly looking at film, whether it be ours or anybody else's on our association. And it's not to be demeaning, it's for us to get better so we can be consistent and put a better product on the field. So with that being said, we are going to jump in to week 1, and we are going to watch a play on the quarterback here who's going to scramble out of the pocket, and he's going to get his helmet taken off his head. Rewind that a little bit. So a couple things here. I know it's going to be tough for our umpire to see. Line judge, do you have a good look at this? Can you help out? Or are you blocked off with the body there? And it may very well happen. Our crew does a really good job of noticing that the helmet comes off and sends the player off for one play, which brings me up to the next clip. So here we are. Number 3 is quarterback, and he's going to throw a pass down into the end zone for a touchdown. And this is a game film that I have watched many times, and our committee has watched many times. And it wasn't until Ken Mathia actually pointed it out to me. So thank you, Ken, for doing that. Check out here on the bottom of the screen. That's standing next to the coach. Recognize the number, number 7. Pass is thrown. See him jumping around? He's pumped. His sub just came in and scored a touchdown, or threw a touchdown. So my question to us as an association, who sees that? Is that everybody's responsibility? Is that line judge's responsibility? Crew, did we talk about this? Did anybody recognize that? Him coming down the sideline and joining in after the touchdown? Okay, so here on this next play, we are going to have a situation where K is punting out of his own end zone, and in our mechanics, the headline is supposed to stay at the line of scrimmage, and the line judge takes off immediately at the snap. However, when we are in reverse goal line situation, both the line judge and the headlines are supposed to bust butt and get down to the goal line. Now, here we are in a punt situation, and we've got a goal line that's going to be threatened, and we're going to have a punt that happens, and the ball needs to cross the neutral zone. We got to have eyes on this. So this is a situation where I bring up in every pregame that I'm in is this situation here that we're going to see on film. And I just say, hey, headlines, I'm going to bust butt to goal line and make sure that that goal line is not threatened. Line judge, can you hold the line of scrimmage for 1,001, 1,002 until that punt is gone? Because if he starts running the punter or starts scrambling, we need eyes on that. Plus, our line judge is in position to come back to the goal line if we have a rugby-style punter who comes over out into the sideline. So crews out there, officials out there that are working this weekend, hey, talk to your crew. Talk this through. This is really, really, really well done mechanic-wise. We're going to see a punt here by the kicking team that's going to get returned for a touchdown. And I really, really enjoy the communication between the headlines and the white hat here. But I just want to show how the headlines gets down to the goal line. Punt's gone. Notice that how our line judge hasn't taken off yet because we've got 2 important lines here, right? So now that we know the ball is clearly gone, our line judge is gone and our headlines is gone. I like our positioning by our line judge. Quieted his feet really well and is officiating the play at hand. Everybody's looking at the action that need to be. Here, here. Umpire looks like he's getting out of the way. Should be spinning right here. Ice here. I just want to highlight this right here. And our referee watching that. So let's watch it develop a little bit. Look at that. It lays up for a potential blindside block. Cuts in front of him and almost sets a screen. Now we got to play. Now we're reverse mechanics, right? So now our referee has goal line responsibility and becomes almost like a back judge, right? So now we got a runner coming down the sideline, and our white hat and our headlines point off to each other and confirm that they're in, and touchdown signals up. Whew, that looks good. Okay, so here on our next play, I just want to just a shout out to the officials here for great whistle control. This is a tough situation here where we have a ball on the ground and the runner is kind of spun around. So the line judge sees it and then he doesn't see it, and then our white hat sees it, and then we got no whistle and a scoop and score. Watch it one more time. There's no way we're going to tell if that ball's out before or not. White hat has a really, really, really good look at that. And too many times we hear a whistle come out from our sideline. But just know that you got to be 100% confident of where that ball is and the runner down on the ground. One rule of thumb that I abide by is if I'm looking through a player's back and I have no knowledge of the ball, even if it's in my side zone and I'm working a line judge or headline position, there is not going to be a whistle coming from me because I do not want to have that inadvertent whistle. So great job here. This could easily have been blown dead while that ball was loose. And now we got inadvertent whistle and we take a touchdown away from Central Valley. So good job, white hat line judge here. One last question I got here. I wonder if our headline has got information on this play. Does he? Does he not? And then if so, how would you communicate that with your white hat and your crew? Would you get on your whistle? Would you just jog in and say, hey, I've got some information. I know what I prefer. I would like, if I'm the white hat working, or if I've worked with other white hats, one thing is we're going to jog in and offer information. And it's up to the calling officials to either take it or not to take it. But if we have information to provide, I would not blow our whistle. I would go in there and talk to your white hat and calling official about information. If you do, 100% got to have proof, and 100% sure that you have information here that he was down. Then be strong with it. Tell him that you got information and go with it. On this next play, we are going to keep an eye on the gunner, on the kicking team, and then the receiving team here. So we just talked punts a couple clips ago about the line judge has to leave immediately at the snap to kind of help out with the back judge on anything. So we're going to watch this. Kind of holds the line a little late. Okay. Right here, maybe the reason why he's holding put and hasn't released from the line of scrimmage immediately, which is fantastic. But look at the bill of his hat. We have to train our eyes to stay with our competitive matchup. Because look what happens right here. Whoop, takedown hold. He sees the end of it. And now the ball has landed down here. So let's watch it one more time. Full speed. Takedown hold. Has no idea that the ball went out of bounds. Has no idea about what's going on with the hold. And we've all been there. I've been there. Everybody's confused. What's going on? Where's the ball? Okay, and now we have a coach who wants a foul. Okay. So even though we've got this competitive matchup, still release, follow it down, see the hold all the way through. You can drop your flag. Okay, that ball gets shanked. You're going to know about it. Okay, peek at it. That's what our line judge is there. Or excuse me, our white hat will help with this. Okay, if that ball gets shanked and out of bounds, we go past where we think it is gone, and we turn around and we get our hand up in the air and we look at our referee and he chops us in. Okay. One more time. Takedown hold. During the kick. B is the next one. Excuse me. R is the next to put the ball in play. Crosses the neutral zone. It has all the elements of PSK as well. Okay, so same game, but just later in the game. We are going to have a run towards the bottom of our screen. A little funky formation here, one that I don't see too often, but let's just watch it, and then we'll come back to it. All right, so we have a toss to the number 3 running back. So we have lead blockers. So as this play is developing, line judge, I would be watching this block right in front of the run at the point of attack. Okay, back judge, I can't tell where you're at in this video, but I would be here and looking through as well. Umpire is probably watching these matchups right here and then gets wiped out. But the runner comes by. This is what we're talking about right here. It's at the point of attack. Okay, we have a grab and restrict. That is the category of this hold. Okay, and watch as he takes him down to the ground and then stays on top of him and gains 10 yards. These are one of those holds. It develops early as a hold, and then the restriction happens. Some may not like it to be called. I would like this to be called. Okay, but bank this. Bank this. Be patient. Because as you notice, there's a defender coming up, slips the block here, past 33. And if he can make that tackle right there, I don't have a flag down. Play on. Okay, it just doesn't reach the level of a foul that I want to call when we have a tackle immediately after that foul. So again, train our eyes to be looking in the right spot and pick up our competitive matchups that are happening right here. Watch it, and we've got to stay on that. And then wham, pulls him right out of the play. All right, we're going to have one more video, and that will be it for week 1 and week 2. Before I get to the next video, again, great job with our mechanics throughout. I know Schaefer has been very proud of it. Tyler's just been proud of our mechanics. Not a lot of things that we can nitpick here throughout all this game film. Please, though, please keep sending in game film and ask questions, because it is how we all get better. And it is tough for myself and Brian Bayham, a part of the committee, to continuously look at film and trying to find stuff. because we're looking for good, we're looking bad, we're looking for indifferent. But when we get information from you and the games you've worked, it is tremendous, and it gives us the ability to kind of talk back and forth, chat about what we're looking at. It's not necessarily all going to be on the training tape, but it is going to be an opportunity where myself or Mr. or Brian Bayham will get back to you and say, hey, this is what we think. What are you looking at? And we kind of just create this little dialogue of getting better. So please, 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 I highly, highly recommend that you send in more game film. Okay, everyone, last play of the night. We're going to have a punt here by Freeman. It's a long punt that actually goes over the returner's head. I just want you to pay attention to the back judge and the line judge here. I'm actually going to pick myself apart here a little bit on my mechanics. So far, so good. I like it. Beanbags down. What I don't like is I don't like this happy feet. What we need to do as a back judge after that play is developing, we need to just kind of hold still and keep our eyes on one level playing field. If that makes sense. You got to think about every time I'm taking a step, moving around, okay, my eyes are going up and down, up and down, up and down. I can pivot just as easy and watch that play develop, but if I'm constantly moving, my eyes are moving as well. And see how I'm moving, getting closer to the play here, and I actually maybe too close, okay? I would be okay. Like this right here is good. But now I'm walking up, walk 2 yards into the play, I'm walking in, and now I'm too close. Look how I'm connected here. Too close to the play. Had I just stayed right here, I could still officiated everything, but with a wider vision. Okay. Now, I didn't have a conversation here. We have that blindside block. But I wonder, after watching it on film, my first thought process is, I wonder if our line judge had a good look at that too. Because as we watch it develop, right, 12 makes a really good block. Black actually blocks 2 players. And in my mind, or I may have said it out loud, I said legal. Okay, by number 12 on that block. But as that is happening here, our line judge is watching. Whoops. Looks like right here. Okay, we kind of want to train our eyes here. Because look at him, he's coming. Seeks him out. Forearm to the shoulder. Puts him down on the ground. Good mechanics here by the line judge. Look how he gave himself space. He's there on the line, sees it coming at him. He's going to step away from the play. Okay. Making sure everybody's good and okay. It's a really good job. All right, everybody, those are our plays from week 1, week 2. This upcoming Sunday we'll have plays from week 3, okay, that we worked on for games from 9/16, and then we'll have another video review like this for games this Friday. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me on Sunday. Hope this helps. Hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful evening. Talk to you soon, and good luck this weekend. Bye-bye.